And we are... wait for it. Back. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That right there was Roadhouse Blues by The Doors. And I don't know why I picked that. Just cuz, I guess. Nice retro song, I suppose, for a retro Sunday. I mean, you know, that was from way back there. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well this day. I've had a pretty good day. I am currently full of barbecue, which is bonus. It's funny, see, we got this like little charcoal barbecue. It's not that big. It's only like that big, because I mean, I'm really the only one who eats a lot of barbecue in the first place. But I think today is the first time I've used it and actually got any good out of it. Because, I mean, yes, of course, I've barbecued before, but I've never really owned one myself in several years. And I've never barbecued with charcoal before. So it took a lot of trial and error for me to remember how that was done from memories of my youth when I saw adults do it. Adults, he says, as if he's not one. Now, some days I wonder. But, yeah. So this time it actually worked. And I guess the true test is I managed to barbecue a potato, and it turned out pretty well. The trick was to put the potato on immediately and just let it kind of simmer while I was cooking everything else, because the potato took like an hour, everything else took like 6 minutes tops. You know, it's just, yeah. Ah, hello Rolls, welcome back to the stream. Yes, you can never go wrong with barbecue. This is true. I am so happy that I actually have one now, because for the longest while I did not. That's what happens when you live in tiny apartments. But now I'm living in a tiny apartment where I've actually got a decent amount of space outside. So a tiny barbecue? Perfect. But yeah, it's pretty good. We managed to get out and about yesterday as well, which was nice. In helping a lot of the smaller shops downtown, the city opened up like a kind of like a pedestrian mall down there. They closed off one of the streets next to all the little stores, and like they have kiosks and like outdoor seating for the restaurants and stuff down there, which is nice. And when we came back, we stopped by one of the little lakes, and I managed to get a little drawing done. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. You're not going to be able to see it all that great on the webcam, but it's just this little tower thing that's next to the lake down there. I think they use it to watch the regatta, the boat races we have here every year, which of course have been cancelled this year, but you know. But no, I've really got to get into like quick sketching, quick visual outdoor sketching. And the one thing I've really got to wrap my head around is because I am always super specific. I always try to, it's like, no, I need to visually represent this one for one. But a lot of because I've looked up a lot of drawing videos and stuff lately, and the one thing they keep saying is like, you know what, you want to get it as true to what you're viewing as possible, but you can't let that sacrifice a good drawing. So like if you gotta fudge the details a little bit, or maybe put more focus on one part of the scene as opposed to the whole thing, like putting too much detail, like that. There's a set of stairs that's supposed to go down the other side of the, go down the side of the thing there. I started it and I realized that, you know what? That is nowhere near in proper proportion, so I just didn't bother with it, and I focused on every other part of it, so you know. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the praise on that one, Rolls. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. The thing I've got to wrap my head around is I just need to keep doing that, and then eventually I'll improve. So I just need to do a lot of random sketching. Of course, and here's a lesson for you children. If you're going out on a sunny day like the one I went out on yesterday, be sure to wear sunscreen, because I'm the sort of person who usually doesn't wear like shorts and stuff like that. So like the absolute absolute least amount of clothing I'll wear, the most I'll dress down is I'll have a t-shirt and jeans usually. Occasionally, if it's real goddamn warm, I'll put on a pair of shorts. But even then, you should wear sunscreen. Because I burned the ever-living hell out of my arm. Well, both of them, really, but this one got it real bad, because I was holding my clipboard with this arm, so it wasn't moving at all. The other one, at least, was moving and away from the sun, so it didn't get as bad, but yeah, it's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but I can feel the heat radiating off of my arm still. Sunburns! Not great. So, yeah. Reminder, wear sunscreen. But enough of me rambling about drawing and barbecue and sunscreen. Although, I kind of like, whenever I move my wrists like this, I can kind of feel it peeling at the skin, like stretching it. Yes, 3 feet of snow a couple of months ago, sunburns today. Yeah, that's how it is around here, Rolls. See, I love living in Newfoundland, don't get me wrong. Like, I honestly cannot picture me living anywhere else. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to the place. But, like, the weather is really screwy, because we can get absolutely beautiful summers. Don't get me wrong. It's like, the last couple of days were fantastic. It was nice and warm and sunny, hardly a draft of wind, it was beautiful. But then you'll have, like, the pictures I kept showing you in February, well, January, when we had all that snow. The 3 feet is even selling it short. It was closer to like 6 in most places. And then there's some years, like we've had a pretty dandy summer this year, surprisingly. But then we'll have some years, right? We'll have some years, right, where, like, we'll get maybe a week of summer. Like, I remember there was one year a couple of years ago where July was garbage the whole way through. I think if it hit 15 degrees, that's the absolute 15 degrees Celsius, that was the absolute hottest it got, and it was just blocked in with fog and rain for a solid month. We kind of got halfway decent weather in late August and early September. But so far, this summer's been real good. Aside for the whole pandemic thing, but you know. There's a saying here in St. Louis, don't like the weather now, wait 15 minutes. You know, that's funny, because a lot of people say the same thing about Newfoundland. I shit you not. I shit you not. When I was in high school, I was part of some thing. I can't remember what it was. They were basically, it was almost like a peer group kind of thing. So me and this one girl I went to school with, we were getting shuttled around to a couple of the other schools on the peninsula. So we went to like 3 or 4 different schools in smaller communities that were on the same peninsula as our smaller communities. So like, we're talking maybe all told an hour's worth of driving to get from place to place, and we were more or less in the same geographical area, of course. But I shit you not, we went through all 4 seasons in that one drive. We did. Like, it was bright and sunny when we left, and then we got blocked in with fog when we got to the other side of the peninsula. This was early spring, well, early to late spring, so we actually got a flurry when we got to what I assume would have been like a higher point, I guess. It was a very brief flurry, only lasted like 5 minutes, but it was snow nonetheless. And then by the time we got back home, it was like 10-15 degrees. It's what happens around here. So yes, St. Louis, Newfoundland, in that degree, apparently it's roughly the same. Go figure. Anyway, without further ado, let's switch on over to yonder Super Nintendo. I don't know why I said it like that. And, let's open up our Soul Blazer. And we're gonna see a bunch of animals. If I remember right. Dun, 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 dun. Soul Blazer, push start, stab things, SaulBob. I'm probably gonna have to get up and get some more water later, so thirsty. Ah, what a beautiful field of nothing! Like, I don't know that there's actually anything for me to talk to here yet. I might just have to run off and murder some things. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing this roughly the same way I did it when I streamed it years ago, which is I'm just going to do, like, an area stream. Oh yeah, I forgot how funky this tune was. This game has a lot of good music. Bun! SaulBob released a bird! I forgot I called him SaulBob. Come back, you bastard. Oh yeah, you have to kill them in one go, because they heal when they, jump back into the water. Let's talk to the bird before I carry on. Talk with the stump. Please, listen carefully. Okay. This is GreenWood. This land was developed by a dog named Turbo, which is a bitchin' name for a dog. He created this town so animals could come here and feel safe. Solid info tree. Ah! Grabby bush! Oh, that's right. Line up, you bastards. Boom! Boom! Oh, I'm out of gems. Shit. Okay, let's deal with it this way then. Okay, good. They didn't heal. There we go. But yeah, apparently Nintendo did a thing recently. I didn't actually watch it. I basically got... Well, there's only two things I know about it, really. Number one is that they showed more about the new Paper Mario, which I'm going to need to watch some more footage on that, because I'm kind of interested. I've never really played any of the Paper Mario games, you know? Much to my failing. But this is what I'm looking forward to. Only thing is, if I do get it shortly after it comes out, which is apparently this month sometime? It's coming out real soon. I'm not going to be able to stream it because my capture card just doesn't work. Yay. So there's that. But still, it looks fun. It looks fun. I'm excited. But the other thing that they were talking about that's... It was funny tracking it. Because it's like they announced it on Twitter, I think, that rather popular development studio, WayForward. WayForward did a bunch of different things. The two things I know them best for were, they did the remake for the DuckTales NES game, which was really good, and they did one of my favorite screwed up remakes, which is they remade Double Dragon, but they remade it in such a manner where they completely screwed with it, and it turned out to be in just this massive parody of 80s video games and pop culture in general, and that was Double Dragon Neon, which... Double Dragon Neon was... honestly, probably one of my favorite games I played on the PS3, because that's where I got it. They did some other stuff too, it's just off the top of my head, I can't remember what other things WayForward has done. They're really good at tapping nostalgia, that's what they're really good at doing. Which, honestly, the game that they did announce that WayForward was doing, I can see how that would, like that is tickling people's nostalgia bone. But not for me. See, because what happened was, they said it's like, oh, WayForward is going to be doing a game for the Switch. And people got, like, super excited. They were like, oh my god, what are they going to do? And it's like... And, because, like, WayForward is going to do a game for the Switch. And people were like, oh, WayForward is great. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? And then Nintendo was like, they're going to, They said they're going to be working on a property that they've never... First they said they made it sound like it was going to be a brand new property. And then they were like, clarified it, no, it's a property that they haven't worked on before, so it's a new IP to them. And they were like, okay, cool, sweet. And they're like, oh my god, are they going to do a 2D Metroid game? Is there going to be a new 2D Metroid? And then Nintendo was like, but they're going to be working on a third-party IP that they've never worked on before. And then that turned out to be a friggin', I'm going to pronounce it horribly, but Bakugan, I think? Bakugan? Something like that? It's kind of like a Pokemon thing, except it's like marbles or something. Anyone who was a fan of it was probably furious at me now, but I never watched it. And from what little I saw of the footage of the game, it does seem like it's basically like the new Pokemon game, except with a different property. So... But I mean, hey, I like WayForward. It might be great. It's just I don't have any interest in it because I don't have any stake in the property, so... I wish them well. It's just not something I'm into. But I just found it real funny how monumentally pissed off people were about it. Even after Nintendo trying to temper people's expectations. Because they're like, no, it's not going to be Metroid. Why is everyone assuming it's going to be Metroid? Because we really want another Metroid game, damn it. They announced Metroid Prime 4 like 3-4 years ago, and we haven't heard anything else about it yet. I need my Samus fix. I see Ubisoft did a thing recently too. I don't know. I'm not really. I feel there's a local streamer who has played through all of the Assassin's Creed games now since January, I think. I don't think he's finished yet. I think he's on the last game. But they announced a new Assassin's Creed game that's like Viking themed, which honestly does seem pretty cool. But that's something else I don't really have a lot of stake in, because let's be honest, I've only ever played 2 Assassin's Creed games. I played the first one shortly after it came out, and I played Black Flag, which is... I love Black Flag, but I love Black Flag less because it was an Assassin's Creed game and more because it was a pirate game. I forgot how much I hate these things. Maybe I should actually use a bit of tactic, you know, hit and run. That's right, come down here, you bastard. Come on. No, don't go back. Ah! Damn it! Oh, thank God. But one thing that they did announce that I watched the trailer for was Far Cry 6. A small voice is coming from a hole. Oh, I am starving. If someone can bring me something to eat, I will exchange this powerful sword with them. You know, bring me a hamburger and I'll give you this killing implement. Fair trade. Well, if it's an animal, it doesn't have any opposing thumbs. Can't use the sword. Yeah, Far Cry is another one of those series. Like, I played 2, 3, and 4. Now, I really like 2, and I really like 3. 4 I found kind of meh after a while. Like, there wasn't really much about it. I don't know. Maybe I found it too easy, I think it was? Maybe that's what it was. Let's head back, maybe. Nah, screw it, let's push forward. But the main thing... the main thing about the Far Cry 6 announcement was that it turns out that one of the major characters, seemingly the, I guess, main villain, possibly, is going to be none other than goddamn Giancarlo Esposito. And that's something I'm behind, because that guy is a great actor. The biggest, most notable role he had would have been, Breaking Bad, I guess. He was Gus Fring in that. He's a remarkably scary man when he wants to be, and that is perfect. Like, he plays the perfect kind of unassuming yet horribly frightening villain, and I love it. Oh, come on, you little bush bastard, you. Where are you going? Come back. No. Come over here with your grabby hand. Thank you. I've really got to go back and play Far Cry 2, though, because I never did finish it. Like, I got real close to finishing Far Cry 2, but I never finished it. The only one I ever did completely finish was 3, but that one kind of grabbed me from the start. And Far Cry 2 is interesting because you get to pick what character you play as. And for the most part, it doesn't make any difference in terms of the gameplay itself, but it does change some of the NPCs, because some of the NPCs in Far Cry 2 are the characters you did not pick to play as. And possible twist for an old game at this point. if I remember right, how that plays out is eventually a price gets put out on your head, and the characters you could have played as come gunning for you, which is an interesting little twist. Anyway, so this is my ramble about all that stuff. There have been some new video game announcement things recently, but I usually don't keep up on it as much as other people because, I don't know. I'm getting to the point in my life now where I realize I've got more games than I may ever finish, and every time I buy a new game, unless it's something I'm really excited for, I usually don't even start playing it until much later. Like, when I got Red Dead Redemption 2, I started playing it immediately. I think I started playing it the day after I bought it. But everything else is like... I don't know. Honestly, the fact that my capture card is fucked up is kind of a blessing in disguise, because that means I can finally start streaming and going through a lot of the games I've had in my... like, just languishing in my Steam library for years. Which is, you know, good. London! It's a good thing I have that medical herb. I never claimed to be good at video games, I just like playing them. As much as I love this game, I'm not overly fantastic at it, but I only play it like once every few years, so... Heal me! I am watching over the world. Please take this. Would you like to return to GreenWood? I'll stay for now. I'll stay and horribly injure myself. Thank God for the magical green herb. Keep away! A voice is calling SaulBob from the hole. I am the creature who brings light to darkness. I will help you upon your return. Ironic for something living in a hole. Well, how fortuitous. Ow. There's one layer left, it's up there. I can't reach it yet, but it looks... Ah, crap! No, I'm gonna need to go through those stairs. Yeah, no. Alright. Let's go back. Joke's on you, lizard man! I'm still alive. That's not the choice I wanted to make. Okay, so we got a dog and another tree. Please, come take a walk with me. Sure. Alright, let's go! Just taking my angelic human for a stroll. The island over there is a graveyard. My twin brother is the island guard. This place used to be the Green Theatre. A group called the Woodston Trio used to be a very popular band. Thank you for walking with me. Oh, one more thing. We animals communicate not only with our voices, but also... If I step like this and wag my tail, it means thank you. Did you already know that? No. The birds tell me many stories. I am thankful for them because I can't move from this spot. The birds tell me the Lost Side Marsh has 3 shrines. One is called water, another is fire, and the third is light. Bird! We tell the trees what is taking place, and in turn they give us seeds to eat. So I guess you could say we have sort of a give-and-take relationship. Sure thing. Even though I don't look like it, I am from the sky, just like you. Ah yes, you're one of those sky moles. Just swooping down and moling on people. I don't know. I got nothing. I light up the darkness. You cheer up, everyone. I didn't realize I was such a personable fella. Let's work together to receive the world. Receive the world. Revive the world. Let's work together and we will conquer the world. I mean, no. Revive, yes. The creature who lights up the darkness joined SaulBob. By the way, why don't we go to the second basement of the water shrine? You will now be able to see monsters which you could not see without me. Cool. Were you just here staring at that dead body? It's kind of creepy, spirit mole man. I think the only other thing I've unlocked is whoever this hungry person is. I believe it's a squirrel of some kind. Yes. Welcome to the Squirrel's Exchange Store. I am hungry. If you can bring me something to eat, I will trade you something. I have nothing. Can you eat soul stuff? You can eat the spirit. I got some tasty magical gems for you to eat. If you wanted them. Bit hard though, I'd say. But you crack acorns and stuff, so you'd be fine. Okay, so there's still one layer up here, huh? Where is that, I wonder? Ah, crap! I hate these things. Maybe that layer is something I can't deal with just yet. Yeah, it's over there. I can't get over there. Looks like there's one layer left here, too, and it's in the middle. Can't quite get to that either. I should kill those things when I come across them, though, for some more experience. There aren't very many creatures you can farm for experience in this game. Duck. Spooky. Bush! I hate these things. I hate them so much. Ah! There we go. Secrets! SaulBob received delicious seeds! Nom nom nom. Well, I mean, if that's the case, I'm probably better off heading back. Oh. Excuse me. There we go. I should probably head back and give those seeds to the squirrel, so I can get myself a new sword. Ow. My whistler is broke. I cannot whistle. I smell some delicious seeds. You have some, don't you? Squirrel, the exchanger. Oh yeah, I still have goat food. Delicious seeds. Favorite seeds. Exchange for item within the exchange. Or with the exchanger, I should say. I will exchange this sword with you for the seeds. SaulBob received the Psycho Sword. Wanna get nuts? Let's get nuts! Fitting, because squirrel. Invincible monsters temporarily paralyzed. Okay, so it's not quite the sword I can use to destroy the invincible enemies, but I can stun them for a little bit. And I do some extra damage, which is bonus. It will greatly help me on my quest. I should make sure I have the medical herb equipped. I do not. I did not mean to fire that fireball. Alas. No, you don't. You lizardy bastard, you. I will kill you and all your brethren. Come on with you. There you are. I may have horribly injured myself, but it's fine. Wait. Oh yeah, I can do that. Good, 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 good. There we go. That's more like it. You know, this has also given me a hankering to play ActRaiser, which I believe I might have mentioned last time I streamed this, because this and ActRaiser came out... I think ActRaiser came out before this, and they use a lot of the same sound template. And hell, even a lot of the same gameplay. Though this is more of a Legend of Zelda style top-down thing. And ActRaiser is a 2D beat-em-up side-scroller kind of dealio. With some light sim elements. Seem. I don't know why I had such a hard time saying that just then. SaulBob released a crocodile! Crocodile. Oui, oui. But I do remember ActRaiser getting brutally difficult near the end of it. But who knows? One day that might be on the docket. I found a strange bottle! What the hell does that do? Oh, this... You will not lose any gems should your life meter reach... Okay. Alright, so if I die... Because when you die, all your gems are gone, but if you have this thing equipped, you'll, keep them. Something to keep in mind if I lose if I, lose my medical herb. But which one of these is fake? Is it at all likely it's the slightly darker one, perhaps? Something seems very fishy about this fellow, wouldn't you say? Ha! Where'd you go? There you are. Ah yes, another squirrel. Can I feed him delicious seeds? Probably not. I do like the seeds for swords exchange rate that they have in this village. This one! But there's more. This guy! I have released a mole! Mole, mole, mole. Funny little underground friends. I just assume these are supposed to be mudmen anyway. They have that look. Maybe they're just amorphous blobs of fat. That'd be more disgusting, honestly. And possibly make less sense. Delicious gems. Nom nom nom. Tasty magic, get in my belly. My magical belly. There we go. Slash run on, well, lair on this area. This level. No pain, no gain. SaulBob released a deer. Getting the band back together. The bizarre animal chorus. Be even better if an elk was involved, and then it could do that weird metallic shriek that elks do. I know I commented on this when I ran into a bunch of elks in Red Dead Redemption, but like, the sound that an elk makes has always disturbed me, because it does not sound like a natural sound a creature should make. It's this bizarre metallic screech. If you recorded that and pitched it a little bit differently, you could probably turn it... You could probably use it for, like, a Terminator or something. Then again, a lot of animals make weird noises, so... An elk is hardly unique. It's like that one time I was coming back from that one place I used to work at, and I was strolling down over the hill the building was on. This is like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I heard what can only rightly be described as a banshee wailing. And it turned out to be a fox that was yelling at a cat in the middle of the night for some reason. Just hanging out on the hill, screaming at this thing. The cat didn't give a shit, as cats do. I know I've told this story before, but, you know. I like all the random encounters with animals I've had. Other people have too, apparently. SaulBob released a dog. Because there's this instance recently, right? That, my girlfriend's sister, like, hangs out regularly with a couple of friends that we used to play Pathfinder with. They're not living in town anymore. They live where my girlfriend's sister's going to school. And one of them, actually, for some reason, I don't know why they got on the topic, brought up the story I told once, and I've told it on stream several times, about how I was walking in the woods and I literally ran headlong into a moose. So it's nice to know that this story about me nearly getting gored by a giant animal has perpetuated. I was like, oh yeah, there was this one guy who told me he ran into a moose once. I feel like the fact that I was so stunned by the encounter and just completely deadpan about it is probably the reason why I didn't piss the moose off, which is nice. A voice came from above. SaulBob, how can I help you? Record. You there, what saith you? Hello! I am a member of the famous Woodston Trio. We usually have a variety show at this theater, but I am missing my 2 sidekicks. So are they your sidekicks, or are you one of their sidekicks? I can tell what something is just by its smell. Alright, let me start doing my job. From that way, I smell fresh air. From down there, I smell a mole. What is that smell? I smell something strange coming from that way. It's around here somewhere. I smell something really strange. There is an outhouse. Oh, this is our bathroom. Thank you for walking with me. I will tell you a secret. I can smell some armor north of here. I would think that a dog knows what shit smells like. And I don't know that it would be rightly called an outhouse, it's more probably just a dung pile. Okay, there's the armor. I don't think I can get to it yet, though. I think the path needs to be cleared somehow. If I remember correctly. Okay, now I'm gonna do like an alternative character take on that. I'm assuming that that dog is an asshole, right? And he was like, oh, I smell something very peculiar. Why don't you come up here and investigate? And then you step on a pile of dog crap and he just laughs at you. What a jerk. Turbo the dog used to live with a human named Dr. Leo. Turbo learned a great many things from him. He used branches from the trees to make a tool called a raft. He learned the power of buoyancy. Never mind, dogs can swim fairly well on their own anyway, but you know. Although I suppose to a squirrel, a raft is a pretty magnificent tool, so I can't say anything. Molly, molly, molly. You must bring me something that once belonged to Monmo. Sure. I know who Monmo is, but okay. I'll get right on that. Who are you? Are you trying to walk over me? No. You wimp! Are you trying to walk over me? Yes. You have some nerve. Okay, but don't hurt me. Hey, here's a video game lesson for you kids. If you want to use a crocodile as a bridge, all you gotta do is ask politely. I don't take responsibility for any lost limbs. Don't sue me. Come here, you bastard, you! Slice you into ribbons! You too. Well, this might be the safest way for me to get these things. If they get close enough. Damn it! Safest way to get to them, my ass. Come on. I'm down here. You leafy swine! Still safer than tackling them head on, I guess. Ah. He says as he gets groped to death. Come on. Yep, come on. Okay. Alright, that sucked. Sucked a lot. Welcome back, Rolls. I hope you had a pretty good dinner. Soul Blazer is coming along. The Blazing of Souls is coming along rather well. You gotta collect like 5 or 10 souls, and you wrap them up into a really big doobie. Kids call it doobies these days, right? And then you blaze one up, and then you get literally high on life. The life of other beings. It's the necromancer's drug of choice. Yes. But to answer your question seriously, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I've nearly gotten groped to death by demonic plants, but other than that, we're fine. Your friends you just used to use an apple they cut up. Oh no, man, they weren't living the dream. They weren't using the souls of the dearly departed. You want to get yourself a real good high? That's how you do it. Hooray, milk herb. Now granted, you have to go through several years of magical study, and then dig down deeper into the dark arts, and then carve yourself a wicked bong out of a goat horn. After that, you're fine. Oh, speaking of spirits! Oh, I'm gonna pause it here for a minute. Yeah, speaking of, I believe last time I was playing this, I mentioned that Illusion of Gaia is a game that's technically a sequel to this, though there's not really a lot of direct ties. They do reuse a lot of the same assets, and one of them that they do reuse is this ghost sprite. They don't show up as enemies like they do in this game, but there's a couple of moments where you're talking to spirits, and they appear as those wispy face fellas. Which is kind of neat, because it's like, on the one hand, obviously they're cheaping out and using old assets, but on the other hand, it does tie it into this game, which it is technically a sequel to. So it's cheap, but it also works. If I remember right, Illusion of Gaia is actually a really rough game. Like, there's a lot of really dark stuff that happens in it. And that's even in the translated version of it, where they had to cut so much stuff out. Like, there's one scene in particular I remember where the main character gets into what they call a Russian roulette. Well, it is Russian roulette, just not with firearms. You're in a sort of a floating town that there's a lot of gambling and crime going on in it. And due to something to do with the main quest, the main character gets into a Russian roulette competition with this other gambler. And what it is you have a pile of drinks, and I think the implication is they're alcoholic drinks. I don't know if they specifically say it. And they each have to take turns taking a shot, but one of those glasses is deadly poison. So at the end of it, well, obviously the main character doesn't bite it, but at the end of it, the guy you're competing against, despite knowing that that is the poison, lives up to his end of the bargain. He downs it, and he just fucking dies. I remember being kind of freaked out about that when I was a kid. Oh, that was a waste. I think there was another bit too where somebody burns alive, and it's actually really horrifying to. Yes. Somebody in a trap in a ruin, somebody gets burned alive. Not only do they get burned alive, you activate the trap to kill them, and you see them turn into a charred skeleton before your eyes. It's horrifying. Man, now that I think about it, Illusion of Gaia is real hardcore. There's some dark stuff that goes on in this game, but nothing like that. I released a dog. Also Graves. Oh yeah, no, I was a bit leery about just random drinks after that, which, I don't know, maybe that's not a bad thing. But yeah, the quicksand thing you mentioned, that's true too. Like, getting stuck in quicksand is not great, but it's certainly not the instant death sentence that TV and video games and stuff make it out to be. Because I don't even know if you'd ever really find a quicksand pit that was deep enough for somebody to drown in. Because I think the whole thing is, after you sink so far into the bottom, like, you'll touch the ground anyway. I'm probably for the better of not taking random drinks. Good point. Good point. Anytime I go out drinking, I take a taste tester with me, you know, like the old English kings used to have. Take a sip. If he was fine, then I drink. I've only lost one taste tester like that. No, leave me alone. Oh, no, scorpions. Scorpions, please! Crap. I forgot my sword could do that. A squirrel. Also a tree. I've got a few new woodland critters I can talk to now, which is nice. Let's see, we got two, count them, two monster lairs left, but one of them belongs to these scorpions I can't deal anything with. Or deal with, I should say. Deal anything with. Yeah, you heard me. Okay, good. So if not the scorpions, what's the other one? Oh, those guys. Well, I can't get to the lair yet, but I can destroy them at least. There we go. Perfect. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh yeah, the way I came in. Duh. This should lead there. Yeah. Yeah. Convection smaction. I'm doing perfectly fine. I'm an angelic being. I should be able to stand the heat. Oh, except when the heat comes in for a nice warm hug. Except I can't stand that heat, and I think that's what the armor I can find in town helps with. Ow. Of course it does cool down eventually, I guess. I have released a squirrel. Only 7 layers left, okay. Yeah, this way. I can't remember if I mentioned this last time I was streaming or not, but apparently not too long ago, earlier in the week, Ennio Morricone, and even then I'm still probably mispronouncing his name, passed away. The guy who, well, I mean, the thing I know him most for, of course, is he did the soundtracks for the Dollars trilogy of movies. You know, Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, Good, Bad, and the Ugly. But I looked up the dude's discography, basically, and, like, it's insane the amount of work that man did. And he was working up until almost the day he died, I think. I feel like I may have already said this. Anyway, I'm going to talk about it again, because this dude was awesome. But, like, I think he had 520 soundtracks to his name. Like, that's how many he did. Which is crazy. 520. Like, I was going through all the films that he did the soundtracks for, and like some years he would have as many as 13 to 16 movies that he worked on. It was crazy. Here, take this light arrow magic. Would you like to return to GreenWood? Sure. I'm Billy, the leader of the Woodston Trio. Our show is really exciting. But if you're the leader, why does he say you're his sidekick? Does not compute, my friend. This is a restaurant. Would you like to see the menu? Great. Let me tell you our special of the day. You! I'm just kidding. Please don't be offended. We're not going to maul you to death and then devour your bones. This restaurant is famous for delicious food and fruit drinks. No. At least take a look. You've already pulled this shit on me once before, okay? Just know. But yeah, recently I rewatched Fistful of Dollars, and I'm gonna go through the other two movies too eventually. Oh yeah, I've already talked to you. But the one thing I especially paid more attention to, because this is the first time I watched Fistful of Dollars in years, is that I did especially pay attention to the music, and the movies themselves are good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they wouldn't be half as good if not for the music, because the music tells most of the story in those movies, which, I mean, hell, a song in of itself is a plot point in the second movie, which is one of my favorite of the three. Dude was damn good at his job, is what I'm saying. I'm guarding the graveyard! I hear someone snoring, but can't tell from which direction the sound is coming. I believe it may be the tree over there, my good friend. I have to go over and deal with that. I hear someone snoring. I cannot tell who is making the noise. It's this really loud tree. SaulBob placed the dream rod upon the stump. Whack. SaulBob embeds the dream rod into the stump. Even though I am only a stump in real life, I often dream that I am a bird and can fly wherever I wish. I think I screwed that up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good shit, now I should be able to get that armor. Body armor. First I have to step through the dog crap again, apparently. SaulBob received ice armor! Hot damn. You can cross fire without damage. Handy, that. I'm gonna go refill my water glass. I'll be right back. Also get myself a strawberry. Every time I take that first bite into a strawberry, I feel like my teeth are going to explode. It's just because my teeth are probably pretty bad. Sensitive. Very sensitive. Numb. just laughing to myself because it's like, no, what I should have done is like, this is how you get more viewers. This is how you get more viewers, Cap. You just have to eat the strawberry very centrally in front of the camera. No, that's how everyone leaves. That's what happens. Ah, hello, Baked. It's what you want? Well, I mean, I've got a whole case of them in the fridge. That's what the rest of the stream could be, just me sitting here eating things in the most impractical way possible. See, the hilarious thing is, if I just stop streaming video games and I just sat down and just stream myself eating for about an hour, I can't help but think there would be an audience for that somehow. There's an audience for everything, let's be honest. But anyway, strawberry shenanigans aside, welcome back to the stream, Baked. I hope you're doing well. I saw you were streaming, SaulBob, yes. That's because... But, okay, before... Yeah, he's SaulBob because way back when I first streamed this, I couldn't think of a better name for the character, so I called him Jim Bob. And, I don't know who it was. It was somebody who was in the chat when I was streaming this last week when I first started playing it, and I mentioned the Jim Bob thing, but, oh god, what did they say? They said I should call him Saul something. Saul, some last name that kinda sounded like Blazer. And I kinda split the middle there and I was like, yeah, SaulBob. We'll call him SaulBob. Saul Blazer, yes. But anyway, like I was saying, I saw you were streaming that Bug Fables game again earlier. I dropped by for a little bit and did a little bit of a lurky lurk in the background. I feel like I don't want to watch too much of that game because I feel like that's something I'm going to end up playing myself sometime. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I did look it up on Steam. It's on my wish list now, where it will languish until eventually I decide to buy it. I still like dropping in and watch you play a little bit of it every now and then because I feel like, especially like the reason I dropped in earlier and had your stream going while I was working on stuff is what I did. And I don't mind that as much because I'm only like half paying attention to what's happening in the game at that point. And at least that way it's like I get a little bit more exposure to it so I have a better ideas of if it was going to be something I would enjoy or not. But it does look like something I'd probably like. Oh, this leads nowhere. It's a good thing I'm wearing that ice armor. Invis-a-lizard! Invisard! Is visible. Something. Oh yeah, no problem. Baked anytime. It just goes to show what an old man I am, though, because I know saying that you're lurking is the general parlance for if you're in a stream without really interacting much and, like, maybe you got a lot in the background or whatever. But I always view that as being so sinister for some reason. Because I've had people show up on my own stream and they're like, okay, gonna lurk. I'm like, okay, don't kill me, please. Lurking in the dark, plotting my demise. But, I mean, you know, as long as you get your kicks, right? You can drop by and plot my demise if you want, just as long as you're watching. I appreciate the company before the blade strikes, I guess. You know who else liked to lurk? Yeah, Dahmer was a grade A lurker, I'm sure. As, you know, talking about that though, it's like, I don't know... I frequently joke that I'm an old man, but I remember there was a time where I was like really in tune with just general internet culture and pop culture and stuff like that. And it feels like that time wasn't very long ago, but now it's like... Ah, hello Joker, it's nice to see you're here as well. Good old Jeffy. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago I was really in tune with, you know, what the kids were hip with and stuff like that. Oh god, I can't believe I just said that, but... Like, nowadays, I hear stuff, like abbreviations, like, I see abbreviations in chat sometimes, and half the time I don't know what the hell they mean. Like, here's a good one, here's a good one. And I'm going to really show my ignorance on this. What? I've seen it used a couple of times. Nowadays, you're down with Clint Eastwood, get off my lawn. I've... Get off my lawn. Fortuitous, seeing as how I mentioned I saw Fistful of Dollars recently. But yeah, there's one abbreviation I see used every now and then, and I honestly have no idea what the hell it means. And this is my ignorance showing. All it is SMH. What is that short for? I don't know. I feel like an idiot for not knowing. But I don't know what SMH is short for. And I'm gonna feel stupid when I find out what it is, I'm sure. Shake my head! That's what it is! Okay. Okay. I mean, Jesus, I'm lucky I still remember what ROFL stands for. Which is how I always say ROFL. To me, it just seems like a word into itself. Yes, you should be shaking your head that I don't know what the hell that means. Old man Cap doesn't understand children of today. I mean, well, seeing as how Joker's in chat, he can tell you, like, cause he's from Newfoundland too. There's this, on the local news channel, there's this guy at the end of every, like, news day, he has this thing called This Day in History, and it seems to me as if he's always been an old man, because I remember these segments when I was a kid, and my parents were watching the news. And then he seemed like he was an old man. And it doesn't seem like he's really gotten much older, maybe? I don't know. It just seems like he's always been ancient. I assume he's a vampire of some kind. Because, like, I swear to God, on one of these segments once, he was showing, like, old newsreels from downtown St. John's. And I mean, this was stuff from back in the 1920s. Yes, you don't remember a time when Jim Furlong wasn't 100 years old. But, like, I remember one time he was showing an old newsreel, right, from downtown St. John's from back in the 1920s, I think it was. And when he started started talking about it, it was like, oh, well, you know, this here is downtown St. John's in, like, 1926 or something, and you see a bunch of people walking by. I was like, let's see if we could see anybody we recognize, as if he was there that day, right? It was like, oh, let's see if we see anyone we recognize, see if we see anyone we know. Anyone we know is what he said, which made it worse. So I'm assuming Jim Furlong is immortal, is what I'm saying. And Joker here, this bastard, he assumes I sound like the guy. I still don't understand why you think that, but I don't know, maybe? We can never really perceive the sound of our own voice all that well, can we? Oh, actually, seeing as how you're here, Joker, I'm going to be playing pool. Oh, let's try that again. Just stumbling over my words all the time. I'm going to be playing pool on Wednesday night again, soon, when we start up again. It's the way I tell a story, it's like the way he does. I suppose I can't argue with you on that one. There is a bird sleeping in front of Turbo's gravestone. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna be playing pool again on Wednesdays, so that's fun. I do miss me some 9-ball. Well, you know, when we start up again. Like, I like both. I like both 9-ball and 8-ball, but I don't know. Maybe it's just where I started in the league with 9-ball. I prefer that. And if you can play both, why not? Makes for long nights sometimes, but, you know. How have you been doing lately, anyway? I mean, I know you've popped up in chat a couple of times, and I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. Success! I'm guessing I'm going to be on... I'm guessing I'm going to be at Torbay, Westside on Torbay, for Wednesday nights. Because I'm going to be on a team comprised of probably most of the people on my Monday night team, so... most of them like playing out of that one, and honestly I do too, so that's probably where I'm going to be playing. Oh, you've worked through... well, I suppose you would, wouldn't you? SaulBob began to hear a small voice. We are rafts made from the branches of trees in GreenWood. If you cannot prove that you are from GreenWood, we will not let you ride. Did I ever beat Mother? What kind of question is that, Baked? I love my mother! But no, you mean the game, and yes, I did. How dare you talk shit about my mom! Wait. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. But yeah, I beat Mother there a few weeks ago? Yeah, because last week I started this. The week before that I was going to do Pokemon Snap, but everything went to shit. So then I played Oblivion, and then made Affiliate somehow. But the week before that I finished, Mother. That's what all the hand motions mean, yes. Oh, you're at Chem Mount, right? Okay. I mean, look at it this way, Joker. At least the west side on Kemet Road is not as bad as it used to be. Unless things have changed. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of shit has changed lately, but I assume the building is more or less the same. Yeah, no, I did finish Mother a few weeks ago, and I enjoyed it. But I don't think, like I said at the time, I don't think I'd be able to play the true original version of it, because I played a patch that streamlined it a little bit. Like, I've recently seen someone say, well, ask, in general, if they needed to play Mother to play Earthbound. And my answer to that is, not necessarily. I mean, you can give it a shot if you want to. But as long as you get, like, the Cliff Notes version of how the story goes in the first game. Because the only thing you really need to know... The only thing you really need to know about, Mother is the alien character himself, Gygus. Like, as long as you know how his story plays out, like what his backstory is, then you can kind of appreciate what happens at the end of Earthbound more, but that's just my opinion, maybe. SaulBob, touch the small bird with the Dream Rod, which I still have equipped. I forgot about that. I need to fix that. Boyd! Turbo refused to give his life to the evil one, Death Toll. He fought Death Toll trying to save Greenwood and all its animals, but he was defeated. And now I get to defile his grave! SaulBob, go to the Light Shrine and release the Guardian of the Woods. You will find what you are looking for. There is a bird, Tiki, that may tell you how to use the raft. You must protect Greenwood now that I am gone. Thanks, Spirit Dog. I love you, bye-bye. Turbo, wait! The rafts will only carry the residents of Greenwood. Maybe if you bring something that used to belong to Turbo, they might help you. There are some leaves from Greenwood buried with Turbo. If you buried leaves... Here lies Turbo, builder of Greenwood. If you buried leaves, wouldn't they have turned to, like, mulch or something at this point? The leaves of Greenwood are found under the dog bones. It's not grave robbing if the deceased wants you to take it. That's my defense. Anyone with this is accepted as Turbo's messenger. Good God, man! Why are you digging up that corpse? Why are you cutting off that hand? Just get in the ring. The ghost told me to. It's like, oh yeah, old Jim Bob here came to me in a dream and said I could take this ring. He doesn't know why you buried him with it. I need to take a walk and work some of this food off. Why am I following you? Well, it's purely coincidence. That's bull and you know it, squirrel. Boo! Come on! Aren't you surprised? No. Kind of annoyed, honestly. If you help me cross the river, I'll give you something. There once was a raft made from the bark of my branches. You must find this raft. I believe it might be able to help you in some way. I'm way ahead of you, talking tree. I am always digging in the ground. Sometimes I dig up strange things. I just dug up some dog bones to... I got scared and reburied them. You live here. You know the town's founder was buried over there. So this guy defiled his grave before I did, so I think I'm in the clear. I'm good. I'm good. Lazy mole. I think that's everything that I've unlocked so far. Yeah, alright, let's get out of here. To the rafts! Okay, good. I've got the, I got the sweet herb equipped again. Ah! Lizards! Okay, so I gotta remember to come back to this dungeon, crap, and the dungeon in the first area, when I get that sword that can kill metal. Those are leaves from Greenwood! Turbo symbol! You know, the same as any old leaf on the ground. I probably could have just plucked some off of a tree. We will take you to the Light Shrine. Ha! Screw you, Mudman! You shall dirty my floors no longer. Except, I'm kind of coming into their natural environment, coming into their house, as it were, messing up their shit. Really, I'm the villain. I released them all! Crab walk. There we go. Oh, crap. Of course, if this releases somebody, he's only going to come back. Means I can murder him again. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Wait, I need to check something. Okay, no monster layers, we're good. Some real high-tech shit in this place. I was going to say who knew that weird shrines in the middle of the swamp would be the pinnacle of this world's technology, but that's not entirely accurate. There's another world I'm going to be going to, another area, I should say, I'm going to be going to that's much more technically advanced. Not for a while yet, though. Yeah, those things are something I can eventually kill, too, just not right now. Right now I need to try to avoid them. Why do some of you fellows disappear and some of you fellows do not? Honestly, I feel like they should complain to their manager. You know, Death Toll, I presume. The weird demon dude who created them. Ow! I'll stand here and roast my marshmallows on this flame golem. Good. Hooray! Joke's on you, enemies. You're only making me stronger. Gotta wonder about that, though. Like, if game mechanics... Because I know it's just meant to simulate, like, you're gaining in actual, not experience points, but just life experience, and you're getting craftier, you're getting stronger, that kind of thing. What if it was just legit, you know, no training involved? These magical experience points make you better. All it would take is, like, one evil overlord to realize this, and they're like, you know what? I keep throwing minion after this guy. Like, I started off with the real weak ones, but then he kills them all. So then I put in some slightly stronger ones, but not the best ones. And then he kills them. And then he kills all the other ones. So what if, and I'm just brainstorming here, right? What if I don't send anybody after him? What if I just give him a casual stroll straight up to my giant fuck-off castle of doom, and he'll just politely knock on the door, and he'll come on in, and I'll invite him over for tea and crumpets. We'll have a nice little chat. He'll explain his position to me, how he doesn't want me subjugating the lands and all that stuff. And I'll explain to him, nah, I kinda like grinding everybody under my boot heel. And I'll take his head off. And that's it. And what can he do? Nothing. He can't do anything because he didn't spend 5 hours killing 500 rats. Because I took all the rats away. He can't do anything. See, that's the true evil overlord, right? He just makes the hero's job so easy that he's just a cream puff by the time he gets to him. I was like, oh, I'm glad you enjoyed my my lovely leisurely stroll to the Castle of Doom. I'm going to kill you now, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I've released a squirrel. Isn't this place called the Shrine of Light? Why is it so damn dark down here? I wish to see the manager. Okay, there's 6 monster layers down here. I know at least one of them is one I can't destroy yet. No problem taking out this one, though. Ah. I mean, theoretically, I have no problem. I've suffered some unnecessary damage here. Groovy! I always hated this area. And it's like, it's not even that hard to navigate, it's just the fact that I can't see where I'm going frustrates me. Okay, so that's the place I unlocked. It's down here. Nothing. Simply nothing. There's only one way I can go. Okay then. Yes. Excuse me while I just roast myself alive! Perfect! I love the seam on the right-hand side of the screen there. Go boy, you're free now! What kind of self-respecting deer doesn't know how to swim? Oh, and at first I thought it was just like the wall was showing, but no, it's like the seam. The seam is still over there, no matter what. It's weird. Okay, 4 layers, technically 3, because there's at least one I can't destroy. Oh, here's 2. Ah! A mole! Molly, molly, molly. Let's see if I can clear out the last monster lair before I head back to town. There it is! Spooky ghosts! Alright. And again, the last one is just these things. Ow! Oh, there it is. Doi. Who have I released? This fellow. Hey, don't walk around here! The band is back together, so let's start the show! Even though you're our only audience, we will try our best. Please watch the two other guys. Oh, it's one of these magic show shell game kind of things. Because they're goddamn wizards. How did you like it? For our next number, you must try and guess the real squirrel, me. We will move around, and if you choose correctly, you will win a prize. Please talk with whom you think is the real squirrel. Whom you think the real squirrel is. Yes. Here we go. It's you. Okay, let's see if I really am Billy. You're right. Okay, I will give you a present. I already had one of those, Billy. You didn't give me jack shit, Billy. Billy. Follow me! Stand back and watch! The squirrels in there are probably really pissed at you now. The Master's emblems are all over the world. They are fairly difficult to find. Collect all 8 emblems. Will not require gems when casting magic. This will make fighting much easier. If you collect all 8, bring them to me. What do you think? I hope this helped. Oh no, it's not you. There's a squirrel in the other place I unlocked. Thank you for releasing me. I will give you this. Master's Emblem C. Yeah, these things are kind of difficult to find because sometimes you'll find a character that will give one to you. But other times you just have to, like, search a random spot in the ground in a random place to get it. I did not mean to equip that. So I'm probably gonna have to end up looking up a guide for that later. You there, mole! My name is Monmo the Mole. This place is so bright I cannot see. Would you please lead me to my house? I will follow you. Please, take to the hole that leads to my home. Talk to me when I'm standing in the right place. Please don't walk so fast, I can't keep up with you. Was it this hole? Damn it, no, it's the grave. Please take to the hole that leads to my home. Okay, no, and I need to talk to Monmo before, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's this hole over here. Please don't walk so fast. Wait, is this not it? Do I need to get you to stand in front of it? No. Maybe it's this one, I don't know. It's odd that I can't remember this. God damn it, Monmo, I'm trying! Well, I mean, Momo does say that they're blind. Okay, so it's not this hole, I don't think. Maybe it's this one? I'll give you a present. Could you wait here? I'm waiting, Monmo. What? Did a female mole come by here? No, I'm living down here alone. Oh, I think I have heard this story. There once was a cute female mole living around here, but she was taken away by evil creatures. I am scared. Because if you ever thought that the animal kingdom doesn't have their own version of the hitchhiking ghost story, you were mistaken. I received a mole's ribbon. A ribbon that Monmo, a mole, used to be fond of when she was alive. Spooky mole. You must bring me something that once belonged to Monmo. I got your stinking thing that belonged to Monmo right here. That's Monmo's ribbon. Alright, I will move if you give that to me. Double the spooky mole! Oh, I forgot I had more magic. Although, to be honest, the fireball is still better than that. I didn't know that he was a ghost. Holy moly! Exactly baked! Holy moly! That's a great pun. Get out. I'm kidding. Stay. I didn't know that he was a ghost. Both of us fell in love with Monmo. One day, Monmo was captured by evil. He tried to rescue her, but he never came back. Except right now, directly in front of me. I had no idea what happened to him. Anyways, take this bracelet and revive GreenWood. I know those two moles would have liked to live here in peace. I'll equip that for now. I've just got to keep in mind to switch from that before I die. Alright, I think I've spoken to everybody I need to speak to. Onwards to adventure! See if I can murderize the thing that's, hunting this place. Because I'm pretty sure it's just the... Yeah, it's just these things left. I can't do anything with them. Hey, you want to bet that the boss is behind this giant, spooky, ominous door? Oh yeah, these things. Ow. Success! Cheap rear. Okay. Have at thee, you giant demonic chess pieces! I'll just keep getting run over by this thing, it's fine. Oh yeah, that's right. The last one is a bit of a pain in the hole. Not too bad, though. If I'm not careful, he's gonna kill me yet. Fight fire with fire! Except magic doesn't work against the bosses usually. Yeah, you know what? Bam. And that's exactly why I did that. Set me on fire, will you? Ow. Victory dance. Only slightly in tune with the music. SaulBob released a Woods Guardian. Is that you, Deku Tree? I am the Guardian of the Woods. Thank you for releasing me. I will give you the green stone upon your return. You got to do a victory dance. Try not to get yourself murdered on the way back. I make no promises. I just love doing the crab walk in this game. I don't know why. There's something about it that amuses me so. I am the Guardian of the Woods. Yeah, I know, you told me. I have been watching the world for a long time. SaulBob, a dog named Turbo, has buried something near my roots. You will need this green stone someday, so please take it. SaulBob received the green stone. I will return when I have become stronger and murder the rest of my enemies. Oh, I really like this area. Come to think of it. Like, I can't get to it yet, but, like, you kind of roam around on the seafloor for a large part of this area. And the music for the seafloor area is very relaxing. It's very soothing. SaulBob heard a small voice. This is St. Hel's Palace, in the ocean. No human can live under the sea. Go to the island, Sotherta, through the shrine and look for the bubble clothing. Can I get down to the ocean? Just so I can go down and kind of suffocate a little bit and listen to the sweet tunes? No. How do I even get to the island she's talking about? Oh wait, I think I know how I do it. I can probably access it now through the portal here. However, that's all I'm gonna have time for tonight. Finish recording! In my giant god book. TM. You wish to continue? No. Rest well, there's still much to be done. There's something I find really soothing about a lot of the music in this game for some reason. Like, it's not the best soundtrack I heard on the Super Nintendo, but it's one that really stuck with me. I don't know why. There's a lot of songs in this game that just... I can play them very easily in my head. I don't know. I just played this game during my formative years, perhaps. Anyway. Let me switch on over to the webcam. Because I am going to end it there for tonight. Like I said, I'll probably do, like, one area at a time. I do want to check one thing, though. Because I only, like, half the time remember to raid people while I'm streaming. We're gonna take a look, see if there's anybody else going along here. Let's go to the Twitch. The Twitcheroo. There's nobody really I'm following right now, I think, that's on. But then again, I don't actually have a lot of the local streamers followed yet. That's something I'm working on. So what I'll say is, like, let's see. Let's go through the list here. I mean, Rolls is here in chat. He tries to practice for Link's Awakening speedruns every now and then, so you can go check him out. Baked is streaming a lovely little game called Bug Fable now, which looks great. If you're a fan of Paper Mario, I feel like that's a thing you'd be into. So go check out his channel if you want. And there are a bunch of local streamers, well, along with Baked and Rolls, that I have hosted. So anytime you want to, like, say you're on Twitch and you got nothing to do, just drop by my channel. If one of these other people is streaming, I'll have them auto-hosted in my channel. So hey, you want to check them out while you're at it? Perfectly fine. Go check them out too. As for myself, I am going to be done for now. I'll be back again, not Tuesday, I'll actually be back again tomorrow. I'm going to be back again tomorrow because I'm going to be busy Tuesday, which is my regular stream day, so I'll see if I can squeak one in then. And I did a random Twitch roulette, not Twitch, a random Steam, one letter difference, yes. I did a random Steam roulette to see, oh, I'll have to show you how to do the auto host sometime? Let's see if I remember. You have to go into your preferences, I think. Is it preferences? We're gonna sort this out right now. Yeah, if you go into your channel preferences, and if you go down to the bottom, I think? Yes. You go down to, there's a tab called My Streamer Shelf, and in there is a little thing called Shelf Type. And you can select Auto Host List, and if you click Edit next to Auto Host List, you can pick whatever streamers you want to automatically host on your channel. It's kind of hard digging around through Twitch's stuff to figure stuff out sometimes, but if you poke around in there enough, you can usually find it. But yes, I did this kind of Steam roulette thing today to see if I can decide what the next game I was going to stream was going to be out of the plethora of stuff I haven't touched in Steam yet. And there's going to be an actiony kind of hardcore 2D kind of thing called Slain Back from Hell that I'm going to be streaming, which is apparently very metal, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, thank you for dropping by, Rolls, thank you for dropping by, Baked, thank you for dropping by, Joker, and thank you everybody if you happen to drop by for a few minutes, you're lurking, whatever, I don't care. As long as you're coming by and you're enjoying the stream, that's all I ask. Thank you very much for doing so. I hope I will see you fine folks tomorrow, probably around maybe 5, 6 o'clock Newfoundland time, maybe? 7. I'm going to start streaming 7 NL time at the latest. And yeah, until then, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.